6 little things women do when they like you but are shy. Not every woman is bold when it comes to expressing interest. Some won't flirt openly, won't tease or touch you outright, and might even avoid direct eye contact. But that doesn't mean they're not interested. In fact, the signs a shy woman gives when she likes someone are subtle, yet incredibly telling, if you know what to look for. Here are 6 small behaviors that reveal when a woman likes you but is too shy to say it. One of the most common yet overlooked signs is how she positions herself around you. A shy woman won't always approach you first, but she will find ways to be near you. If you're in a group setting, she'll stand or sit within your vicinity, close enough to be part of your space but not so close that it's obvious. She might not engage in direct conversation immediately, but she'll be present, listening in, responding to jokes with a soft smile, or laughing quietly from a distance. It's her way of staying within reach while keeping her guard up. If you start noticing that she's often near you, even without direct interaction, she's drawn to you more than you think. Another small but revealing behavior is how she reacts when you catch her looking at you. Unlike someone confident who holds eye contact, a shy woman will glance at you multiple times but immediately look away when you notice. This isn't avoidance, it's nervous attraction. Her instinct is to observe you from a distance, to study your expressions, the way you talk, the way you interact with others. But when she realizes you've caught her, embarrassment kicks in. If you catch her stealing glances more than once, especially when she thinks you're not paying attention, it's a clear sign of interest. Then there's the way she interacts in conversation. A shy woman might not be the loudest or most talkative person in the group, but when she does speak to you, her words are careful, sometimes softer, sometimes hesitant, as if she's choosing them precisely. She may not be the first to start a conversation, but when you do, she'll respond thoughtfully, making sure her answers keep the exchange going. She won't rush to fill every silence, but she also won't let the conversation end abruptly. And sometimes the biggest clue isn't in what she says, it's in how much she remembers. A shy woman pays close attention to the details, remembering small things you mentioned days or even weeks ago. If she recalls something minor that you barely remember saying, she's been listening more than you realized. Physical touch is another sign, though with a shy woman it's more subtle. She won't be overly forward, but small accidental brushes, a quick tap on your arm when laughing, or a moment where her hand lingers just a second too long, those are meaningful. Shy women are usually more reserved with physical touch, so when they initiate it, even in small ways, it's a big deal. If she touches you at all, even lightly, it's because she feels comfortable enough to break that barrier. Pay attention to how she reacts when you talk about other women. A shy woman may not openly show jealousy, but her body language will shift. She might fidget, tighten her lips, or suddenly withdraw from the conversation. She won't directly compete for your attention the way someone more outgoing might, but she will become noticeably quieter or less engaged if she thinks you're interested in someone else. It's not that she wants to make a scene, it's that she doesn't know how to express what she's feeling. If you see a change in her demeanor when other women are mentioned, it's a subtle but strong sign of hidden feelings. One of the biggest yet most misunderstood signs is the way she texts or communicates digitally. A shy woman might not be the one who texts first all the time, but when she does, it's usually thoughtful and intentional. She may take longer to reply because she overthinks what to say, wanting it to be just right. Instead of sending a flood of messages, she might drop hints, asking small questions or referencing things you've said before. And sometimes the biggest clue isn't in how often she texts, it's in the way she responds. If her messages are longer than necessary, if she takes the conversation beyond a simple answer, she's making an effort to keep talking to you. A shy woman might also show interest through indirect compliments. Instead of openly saying she likes something about you, she might phrase it in a way that downplays her feelings. She could say, "That's a nice shirt," instead of, "You look great in that." These small remarks are her way of expressing admiration without putting herself in a vulnerable position. If you start noticing these quiet compliments, especially ones that seem a little unnecessary, she's likely trying to find a safe way to let you know she's paying attention to you. Another major sign is nervous energy. If she tends to adjust her hair, play with her hands, or tap her fingers while speaking to you, it's a sign of subconscious excitement. Nervous habits, like lightly biting her lip or shifting her weight, often appear when someone is trying to contain their emotions. Shyness doesn't mean a lack of interest. It means the interest is so strong that it becomes difficult to handle. If you see her doing these things when she talks to you, it's not just nerves. it's attraction. Shy women also engage in what's known as delayed responses. She might not react instantly in the moment, but later on, you notice she remembers what you said or follows up on something small from your previous conversations. She processes emotions internally before expressing them, which means that while her responses may seem understated at first, they carry weight. If she's bringing up things from past interactions or subtly referencing shared moments, she's thinking about you even when you're not around. Another strong indicator is how she behaves when others are around. If she's more reserved when talking to you in front of others but more expressive in one-on-one situations, it means she's comfortable with you but nervous about making her feelings obvious. She may be afraid of being too transparent, so she holds back in public but relaxes in private settings. If you notice that her personality shifts depending on the environment, she's trying to manage her feelings rather than ignore them. And finally, perhaps the most significant sign is consistency. A shy woman who likes you won't always make grand gestures, but she will be consistently present. Whether it's showing up where you are, engaging with your social media, or subtly inserting herself into your daily interactions, she will find ways to stay connected. Shyness makes directness difficult, but it doesn't make feelings disappear. The signs are always there, you just have to be willing to notice them. And when you do, you'll see that what she lacks in boldness, she makes up for in quiet, undeniable presence.